Welcome to episode 4 of my trip to Southeast Asia.
Last temple of the day for me, Bayon, it's called. Temple of Bayon, I'm absolutely exhausted, sweaty, heat stroke prone, but last temple of the day, so let's do it. Pretty amazing. We'll just go ahead and climb these 1,000-year-old steps.
This GoPro footage is not shown in chronological order. When I was doing the video editing, I just kind of thought it made more sense to do it the way I did it. The Bayon is a well-known and richly decorated Khmer temple at Angkor in Cambodia. Built in the late 12th or early 13th century as the official state temple of the Mayahana Buddhist king Jayavarman VII. The Bayon stands at the center of Jayavarman's capital, Angkor Thom. I actually didn't get to go to Angkor Thom because I just didn't have enough time, but I wish I could have. Anyway, following Jayavarman's death, it was modified and augmented by later Hindu and Theravada Buddhist kings in accordance with their own religious preferences. The Bayon's most distinctive feature is the multitude of serene and smiling stone faces on the many towers which jut out from the upper terrace and cluster around its central peak. The temple is known also for two impressive sets of bas reliefs, which present an unusual combination of mythological, historical, and mundane scenes. The current main conservatory body, the Japanese government Team for the Safeguarding of Angkor, has described the temple as the most striking expression of the Baroque style of Khmer architecture, as contrasted with the classical style of Angkor Wat. Yeah, and so basically, if you're wondering, I was just reading some stuff off of Wikipedia, which I think is kind of interesting while we watch these video clips. I actually cut out a ton of video footage from inside the temple, just because it was kind of repetitive. There's a ton more information that I could give you, but this is interesting. During the reign of Jayavarman VIII in the mid-13th century, the Khmer Empire reverted to Hinduism, and its state temple was altered accordingly.
Still practicing their religion at these temples. It's amazing. Been in use for thousands of years, still in use. I think I just came out completely different side that I came in. Look at me. Look at how sweaty I am.
That shot I just showed you of the Buddha with the gold sash around it is one of my favorite shots that I have. One thing I would mention is it would have been nice to actually have a guide while I was there. That was one difference between what I did in Peru and what I did in Asia. Like, this was cool to be completely on my own out here, to have sort of my own private driver, like, waiting for me to leave whenever I wanted, to not be in crowds at all or groups or anything. But there's also a lot to be said for tour guides. They know a lot of information. It's pretty cool.
Look at this 1,000-year-old carving. It's just here. Got back to the hotel super exhausted, super tired, super heat stroked out, sunburned. Tried to take a nap, couldn't. Anyway, I'm gonna power through. Last night in Siem Reap, I did get a bus ticket for tomorrow morning to get to Phnom Penh. Stoked on that, VIP all the way. I think this will be my first night actually going out and doing my thing. Check it out. Cambodia beer, national pride. Let's go. I didn't get to do rooftop in Bangkok, but I'll do rooftop in Siem Reap. There's nobody up here because it's so early, but that's how I roll. This is honestly pretty tight. The owner down there said it was breezy up here, and he was not joking. It is breezy. Pretty cool view of the city though, really. Best name for a bathroom ever.